Hi guys, here I am back again for a food review video, and once again I've found myself down the foreign food aisle, which I always found pretty exciting, and this time I picked up some chocolate items. This is the first of three. So here we have, it's like a chocolate wafer bar. There's a couple of different types of these. I'm hoping I get this pronunciation right. It's called Greski. I assume it's called that. If I remember rightly, it was only something like 25p. Sort of like in the section. I think the company at the top is, if you can sort of see it, Goplana, established 1912. So obviously a lot of the information on the back is sort of like in sort of like Polish, but obviously a bit there. Chocolate coated wafer bar with cocoa cream. There is English ingredients, so I'll read them out. They're kind of there, but I'll read them out anyway for you. Chocolate is 30.6%, of which 0.1% is in the cream. There is sugar, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, fat reduced cocoa powder, vegetable fats, palm, shea, in varying proportions, milk fat, emulsifiers, lecithins, I'm probably saying that completely wrong, from soya, and E476, polyglycerol polyricinylate flavouring. There's wheat flour, palm fat, skimmed milk powder, sugar, fat reduced cocoa powder 2.9%, potato starch, emulsifier, lecithins from soya, raising agents, sodium carbonates and ammonium carbonates, salt flavouring. This product may contain hazelnuts and peanuts, so if you've got allergies to any of those, I would probably stay well away from it. I mean, it doesn't kind of like show that there's nuts in here, but I'd imagine with a lot of chocolate based stuff, there is that risk of sort of like working in the area that has the has nuts. So I think that's on that. Right, so let's go on to the other nutritional values. Here we go. So energy per 100 grams. I know you can't really see it too much, but where I'm pointing is there is information that you need. So energy of 100 grams is 522 calories. For every 36 grams, which is per bar, is 188 calories. I'm not quite sure how to read this, what's at the end here. It says percentage RWS in each bar. So it's maybe the amount of energy. So for this it says 9%. On the next row down, there is the fat content, which is 29 grams per 100 grams, of which saturates 18 grams. Proportion is 6.3. And the RWS percentage is 32%. Next one, carbohydrates are 54 grams, of which sugars are 32. Proportion 19 grams carbohydrate, which sugars 12. And then the reflected numbers 7% and 13%. Which I found that, well, I don't know why that's sort of like higher than that there. So yeah, and this protein is 10 grams, proportion 3.6, and then the number on that is 7%, so it's a little bit crinkled at the bottom there. And then the salt is 0.28 grams, 0.10 proportion, 2% content of it inside. So it's got a long date on it, the 1st of January next year. So I've done enough reading on that, so let's have a look. Okay. Oh wow, that is quite a big wafer bar. Yeah, so there you go. That's kind of what it looks like. Kind of like on the back. So you can see all your sort of like the lines in that there. So a few cracks on the front. I'm wondering if I picked up a balance, maybe a little bit crunchy, but have a taste. Very, very nice. I mean, obviously you're going to get some similarities between this and a Kit Kat, but it does kind of taste a lot like a Kit Kat. Obviously, a Kit Kat's a bit more solid. This one is, obviously it's solid, but it's not as hard to sort of like crunch through. See if I can show you the inside, sort of like your wafer there. I can't tell at the moment how this is coming across on here because my lighting is it's very bright where I'm reviewing this at the moment. But yeah, for the price it is, I think it's something like 25p with club card, well 45p without. But it is very nice, and for a cheap little wafer treat, a bit on the cheaper side compared to some Kit Kats these days, it's definitely well worth it. So I got it from Tesco's. So yeah, if you fancy a nice sort of like chocolate crunchy treat, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. And yeah, I'd definitely try it. And that is very, very tasty, very, very light, and that doesn't feel too sort of like heavy. But you could always sort of like get a few and put them away, like say the date is like next year. And so there's really long date on these. You know, if you've sort of like got kids pack ups or I don't know, something like that, that's kind of like perfect thing to use it for. But yeah, there you go. There is my bar. I'm going to carry on eating it now off camera because my fingers are now melting on it. But see you next time. Bye bye for now, guys.